Want to turn your website, social media, and emails into sales machines? In today's episode, we'll break down the secrets of conversion driven marketing. Simple changes that can help skyrocket your clicks, engagement, and even revenue. And we'll give you action steps that you can start taking today.
Welcome to IgniteMN Connections, your monthly spark of inspiration to build your business and transform ideas into impact. Today, we're diving into a topic that every entrepreneur needs to master: conversion-driven digital marketing. Now, what do I mean by conversion-driven marketing? It's not just about getting people to see your brand. It's about turning those views into real action of some sort. So whether that's signing up for an email list, purchasing your product, booking a service, or even sharing your business with their own network. In this episode, I'm going to break down 4 key digital marketing strategies that work together to drive conversion. First, it will be social media marketing. So that's the art of engagement and storytelling. Second will be SEO and website optimization. This makes sure people can find you when they're looking for something. Third is email marketing, so nurturing leads, keeping people coming back. And then fourth is word of mouth and what is called guerrilla marketing. So these are often overlooked, more organic growth engines. So by the end of this episode, you're going to have practical, actionable strategies to implement right away, no matter what stage your business is in. So let's get started. All right, we're going to talk about social media. Social media is often seen as a brand awareness tool, but when it's done, it can be a very good conversion machine. So the first thing to do is make sure that you are creating content that converts. So you want to focus on value-driven content. This is things like tutorials, customer stories, and very clear calls to action. An example would be, instead of just posting a picture of your product, make a short video showing how it solves a real problem. Next, you want to tap into the power of direct engagement. Getting people to DM you for a code, or replying to comments directly, it really can build trust and create a direct path to sales. So it makes it feel more personalized. If you're doing any kind of paid ads on social media, it can be really good to leverage those paid ads for retargeting. Not everybody will buy on the very first visit. They may see your ad and then pass it up. But if you retarget those ads, which you can do on Facebook, Instagram, and Google, it reminds them of what they were interested in. If somebody visits your website and they put something in the cart, but they don't check out, you can then show them an ad later, and it could feature a customer testimonial or some kind of limited time offer to get them to come back and purchase. Lastly, on social media, social proof and user-generated content really helps in that conversion. People trust real users more than a brand. If you can encourage your customers to post about your product and even reshare their content when they post it, it can increase the trust and the social proof that you have online. An example is, you could do a post that says, just share a photo of your purchase and tag us for a chance to win. That kind of campaign can really explode engagement and give you things to reshare and give you that social proof that works. Next, we're going to talk about SEO and website optimization. A good thing to remember is that your website is your 24/7 salesperson. But if people can't find it, it's pretty useless. Here's how to optimize for both search engines and conversions. You want to make sure that you understand the basics of SEO. So using AI or just Google to research keywords that your audience is actually searching for. There's a tool called Google's Keyword Planner. It's a great tool for figuring this out. Let's say you're a jewelry business. For keywords, if you are running a handmade jewelry business, ranking for unique silver rings is better than ranking for just jewelry. So the more niche or specific you can get about the keywords, the better. Understanding that your website needs to be fast loading and also optimized for mobile. About 50% of all web traffic comes from mobile phones. So if your site is slow or hard to navigate on a phone, you're going to lose customers super fast. Google has another tool called Page Speed Insights. This lets you test and improve your speed and will give you tips and tricks to help make your site load faster. On every page of your website, there should be conversion optimized design. So every page should have a clear call to action, whether that's buy something or sign up or book a call. A really good thing to remember is that everyone hates FOMO. So the fear of missing out. Everybody has that and they hate feeling like that. So anytime you can give them some kind of limited time offer, a countdown or a timer, or say things like only 10 left in stock, this signals urgency and will be quicker to convert into a sale. And then last but not least, on the SEO front, you want to make sure that you're optimized for local SEO. Not so if you're in that jewelry business again, not just searching or not just ranking for unique silver rings, but where can I buy a unique silver ring in Minnesota? So if you have a local business, your Google My Business profile is your best friend. Make sure you keep it updated with posts. Make sure you're looking at the reviews and that you're updating your services and the things that you're offering. Asking people to give you 5-star reviews really helps boost your ranking and your credibility online. Next, we're going to talk about email marketing. So if social media is a party, email marketing is like the VIP lounge. It's personal, direct, and it's still one of the highest converting channels there is. The first thing you should know is that there is real power in a welcome, a good welcome of an email. So don't just say something like, thanks for signing up. Give them something valuable. So when they give you their email address and add themselves to your list, offer them some kind of free resource or a discount or some kind of exclusive tip. A clothing brand could send 5 ways to style our best-selling jacket and then give them a 10% off code. Don't just keep it simple. Give them something of value in return for their private personal data. When you're sending emails, the more personalized it can be, the better. Instead of just blasting the same email to everybody on your entire list, break your list into segments. It could be like new subscribers, repeat customers, VIPs, whatever those segments are that make the most sense for your business. Tailor your messages to those segments. And then when you write an email, make sure that your subject line is short, curiosity driven, and benefit focused. If they had something in their cart and you're emailing them afterwards, you could say, hey, you forgot something. Here's 10% off. Or in another email, it could be the subject line, here are 3 game-changing tips to grow your business this month. Something like that to get them curious and wanting to open that email. And then lastly, about email marketing, anytime you can automate things, the better. So more sales, less work. If you have an abandoned cart email that can go out, if someone leaves without checking out, it'll automatically send them a reminder. You can also set up drip campaigns that educate leads over time before making a big sales ask. An old rule of thumb used to be you had to reach out and connect with a customer at least 12 times before they would make a sale or make a purchase. I don't know if those numbers still hold true, but I do know you have to build that trust and they have to see you as a legitimate business and be curious enough to dig in deeper before they buy. The last tactic I'll say that I want to cover is relying on good old fashioned word of mouth and what's called guerrilla marketing. Sometimes the best marketing isn't digital at all. It is things like referral programs. So if you offer customers an incentive to refer a friend, whether that's a discount or some kind of freebie or exclusive access to something, it can work out very well for growing your customer base. Another thing that is fun to do is called the surprise and delight strategy. People talk about unexpected positive experiences. An example of that would be like a small bakery randomly upgrading a customer's order with a free pastry, and then they share that on social media. And it just creates this vibe and this excitement around the chance that somebody could get something positive and exciting just for free. So it's a good tactic. Another thing to think about is local partnerships. So, are there other local businesses in your area that you could partner with and cross promote each other's offerings? So, like a fitness trainer could team up with a smoothie shop, and then clients could get a discount at both locations. And then, last but not least, is the idea of guerrilla marketing. Usually these are seen as some kind of stunt, but it's fun to just think outside of the box and how you can get people talking about your company. I've seen people leave really cool stickers around with QR codes in coffee shops. Back in the day, there was a band that left their album on jump drives in bathrooms of clubs. I wouldn't recommend that because it's dangerous and it could be some kind of like virus, but this was way back in the day. So people were less knowledgeable about those things, I'll say. But just think of some outside of the box ways that you can leave things around or have people find something about your company in unexpected places. That could be a super way to generate buzz and to get new customers in the door, even if the door is digital. All right. That was 4 powerful digital marketing strategies, some digital, some not, that can all work together and drive real conversions for your business. I know we focused a little bit more on sales, but you can do the same things no matter what that call to action is. So if it's a purchase, or if you need them to sign up or book you for coaching, whatever that call to action is, these strategies can work. So, the challenge I have for you today is to pick one of these strategies and then take some action on it this week. If you want to choose social media, maybe you try some new engagement tactic. So, you get people posting photos of themselves with something to do with your company. If you want to choose the email route, maybe you spend some time building out an automated sequence so that you're not having to do as much of the work and letting the robots do more of that work for you. If you want to boost your local SEO, maybe you spend some time this week updating your Google My Business profile. We have some training around that as well if you need more details on that. And then if you just love old school marketing and don't want to deal with the digital stuff right now, maybe you launch some kind of referral program. The key is that you have to be consistent, you have to track your results, and then do more of what works. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the IgniteMN Connections podcast. I hope you found it valuable. And if you did, please share it with someone else, another entrepreneur. And I'm hoping that we can just help each other grow. I will see you in the next episode.